confirmed, the weather forecast looked good, and both of our families seemed to be getting along well. I was actually starting to relax and feel excited about finally marrying the woman I loved. That's when Amanda destroyed everything with a single conversation. It was Wednesday evening, and we were at my apartment going over final details for the rehearsal dinner. Amanda had been unusually quiet all day, barely speaking during lunch and giving one-word answers to questions about seating arrangements and timeline confirmations. "David," she said suddenly, interrupting my explanation of the photographer's schedule. "I need to tell you something." The tone of her voice made my stomach drop immediately. In 2 years of dating, I'd never heard Amanda sound so serious and conflicted. "What is it?" I asked, closing my laptop and giving her my full attention. Amanda took a deep breath and looked directly at me with an expression I'd never seen before: guilt, fear, and something that looked almost like relief. "I wrote a letter to my ex-boyfriend last week," she said. I felt confused more than alarmed. Amanda had dated someone named Marcus for about 3 years before we met, and they'd broken up roughly 6 months before we started dating. She'd mentioned him occasionally in passing, usually when telling stories about college or explaining why she didn't like certain restaurants or movies. It had never seemed like a relationship that ended with unresolved feelings. "Okay," I said slowly. "What kind of letter?" "I asked him to come stop our wedding," she said quietly. "I told him I think I'm making a mistake marrying you." The words hit me like a physical blow. I stared at Amanda for what felt like several minutes, trying to process what she just said. "You asked your ex-boyfriend to stop our wedding," I repeated. "Yes. Because you think marrying me is a mistake." "I don't know," she said, tears starting to form in her eyes. "That's why I wrote to him. I needed to know if what we had was real, or if I've been settling for something safe and comfortable with you." "Did you mail the letter?" I asked. Amanda nodded. "Yes, and he wrote back. He's driving here from Denver. He should arrive tomorrow." I felt like I was having an out-of-body experience. My fiancée had written to her ex-boyfriend asking him to stop our wedding, and now he was driving across multiple states to do exactly that. This was happening 3 days before 150 people were supposed to gather to celebrate our marriage. "How long have you been questioning our relationship?" I asked. "A few months," Amanda admitted. "Maybe longer. I kept thinking the feelings would go away, that I was just nervous about making such a big commitment. But then I saw Marcus's engagement announcement on Facebook, and I realized I felt jealous and regretful instead of happy for him." "Marcus is engaged?" "He was," Amanda said. "But he broke up with his fiancée after he got my letter." This kept getting worse. Not only had Amanda invited her ex-boyfriend to stop our wedding, but she'd convinced him to end his own relationship in the process. "Amanda," I said carefully, "what exactly did you say in this letter?"